On July 16, 2025, several significant government actions and legislative activities took place in Ohio across education policy, property tax reform efforts, and environmental regulation, involving multiple state agencies and officials. 1. Education Policy Reform, House Bill 96, Ohio's 2026-27 state budget, House Bill 96. Mandates K-12 school districts to create formal policies governing the use of artificial intelligence, AI, and cell phone usage within schools. The Ohio Department of Education and Workforce is tasked with releasing a model AI use policy by December 31, 2025, detailing appropriate AI usage for students and staff in educational contexts. School districts are required to pass their own AI usage policies by July 1, 2026, either adopting the state model or formulating district-specific policies aligned with it. The law also limits cell phone use in schools and provides $100,000 grants to community colleges for AI implementation programs. This initiative builds on prior Ohio AI education tools and district-level policy experiments, such as Worthington City Schools' discretionary approach and Upper Arlington Schools' student handbook guidelines regarding AI. 2. Property tax policy actions. Governor Mike DeWine issued vetoes on 4 property tax-related budget items in the new 2-year state budget. Coinciding with these vetoes, DeWine called for a new working group led by former Republican lawmakers Pat Tiberi and Bill Seitz, focused on addressing rising property tax bills while maintaining funding for schools, police, and other services. DeWine emphasized the importance of supporting fixed-income Ohioans facing rising property tax burdens despite paid-off mortgages. This working group proposal emerges shortly after a bipartisan legislative commission delivered 21 property tax reform recommendations earlier in 2025. Which included expanding homestead exemptions, adding enhanced disabled veterans exemptions, implementing a property tax circuit breaker income credit, and reviewing tax abatements and exemptions for abuse, none of which have yet been enacted into law. The Ohio House plans to return on July 21 to attempt overrides on 3 of DeWine's 67 budget vetoes, including some property tax provisions, though the Senate has yet to schedule a session. Environmental Regulation Air Quality Maintenance Plan. The Ohio Environmental Protection Agency, Ohio EPA, submitted an air quality maintenance plan for the Campbell-Claremont Counties area, KYOH, addressing the 2010 sulfur dioxide, SO2. National Ambient Air Quality Standards, Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, published a final rule approving Ohio's maintenance plan, confirming continued attainment of the SO2 standards through 2036. This action meets Clean Air Act requirements for a second 10-year maintenance period, underscoring Ohio's compliance in maintaining acceptable air quality levels. The final rule will become effective on September 15, 2025, barring adverse public comments submitted by August 15, 2025. The EPA process includes provisions for addressing any adverse comments and potential partial approvals if only some provisions are disputed. 3. Summary of key agencies and officials. Ohio Department of Education and Workforce, developing model AI policies. Ohio K-12 school districts, policy implementation for AI and cell phone use. Governor Mike DeWine, vetoing budget items. Initiating property tax working group. Former lawmakers Pat Tiberi and Bill Seitz, leading the new property tax working group. Ohio EPA, submitting and managing air quality maintenance plans. U.S. EPA, approving Ohio's SO2 air quality maintenance plan. Notably, no specific public events related to these actions on July 16, 2025 were reported in the search results. However, the legislative and administrative actions indicate ongoing efforts in education modernization, fiscal policy reform, and environmental compliance. These